Sometimes these things just get all broken down. Let's take one and let's get them fixed up. Hey guys, Chris with Tillman Family Farms. Today, we're gonna do a little repair on some pneumatic tires that might save you some money in the future for all your chicken tractors and things like that out there. These things will go flat and do different things. I'm gonna show you a trick to revive them, show you all the tools that you need, and get you back up and going without going to the store and buying another one. All right, so it is chicken growing season, right? So everybody has some of these, or they've got some hard tires or something like that that they have on their chicken tractors. Well, we have got a group of chicks that we need to separate, so I had to go into operation mode to get our chicken tractor up and going, fixing tarps, putting tarps on and all that stuff, and I was noticing the tires, right? So the tires, this one is just flat, right? These dry rotted cracks and whatnot are not gonna mean a whole lot of anything. But look at the valve stem right there, okay? That valve stem is still straight up and down. So that tire don't have to do anything to that. I'm just gonna take that cap off and I'm gonna blow some air in there with my compressor, and that thing is gonna be back up and going, no problems. But look at that guy. That's a problem. That is what we're gonna fix today. I'm gonna show you how to break this thing down, get your tube on the inside of it back straight. It's really, really easy, but this is gonna save you 10 or 12 bucks and a trip to the store. We buy these things at Harbor Freight. They're cheap, and golly, these are 3 seasons old maybe? Yeah, 3 seasons old is when I bought these, when I built all those chicken tractors. So stay tuned, and let me get some tools together, and I'll explain to you exactly what you're gonna have, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, so today we are in the farm laboratory slash garage where all the mechanical crap gets fixed, chainsaws, trucks, all kinds of stuff. Anyhow, so these on this particular one are 1/2 inch. So you have the bolt top on this side, and then on this side you have a nut, okay? So what I'm gonna get to do this with, I'm gonna have a ratchet, 3/8 drive ratchet with a little bit of an extension. I'm gonna get a 1/2 inch socket, ready to go. Now, you can do this with 2 of these so that you have all the distance and all that. I'm gonna use a 1/2 inch wrench, and that 1/2 inch wrench will sit down in there just over them just enough. It gives you just what you need, and you're just gonna have to move them around a little bit. So, but what we do, what the purpose of this is so that this whole rim, it pinches together, right, with these bolts. So you take these bolts out, and then you can take this tube inside here and you can shift it and get it back right so that you're not pinching the tube right there and causing more damage. You can get a couple more seasons out of this thing. So let's get to breaking this thing down, and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my wrench, I'm gonna get it locked on one, I'm gonna turn it up like that so I can take this hand and hold it, and then I'm working on that one right there. So we're gonna make sure lefty-loosey, righty-tighty for all you first-timers out there. All right, so I'm gonna get on here, and I'm just gonna break that bad boy loose. And if these things are rusted too bad, don't be afraid to come out here in the morning and hit them with some WD-40 or something like that, to let that kind of be breaking them loose and letting everything get all broken loose. Give you a little help with that anyway. But anyway, just like that, that thing is loose. Now you're gonna have a washer, and then you're gonna have another little lock washer on the backside with the nut, okay? So set these to the side. If you've got a little magnetic pan or something like that, those work great for this. But anyway, it comes right out. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other 3, and then I'm gonna show you what it's like once we get it to that point, okay? All right, so I have all of the bolts out. Now watch what happens. You just take that back piece right out. So this is just a 2-piece wheel. And then right here, you're gonna see this valve. So all you can do is just kind of spin this part until you get that valve stem standing straight back up like that. And then that way, the rubber at the tube is not gonna be pinched, okay? So this is an important part right here. Now, let's see, there we go. All right, so when you put this back together, you don't wanna put air in this before you have this rim put back together, okay? So make sure that before you do anything else, that you go ahead and put your other piece back on, you go ahead and tighten up your bolts, and then we'll fill the tire back up, okay? Stick with me. All right, next you're gonna need an air compressor, obviously, air hose, and an air chuck, okay? So this kind of gets down to the point to where you really hope that the damage hasn't been done to your tube itself. I have had really good luck with this over time. We're gonna start with the one that's just flat. This one, we didn't do any repair to it at all. Just air it back up. You know, and you just check on these things every so often. So this is the one that we repaired, okay? So this is the other one. So this one with the tube was loose in there. So what I'm gonna do on this one is I'm gonna hold the valve stem just like so, just kind of pinch it a little bit. And then I'm gonna put my air nozzle on if I can get it on there. What in the world we got going on? Well, I say. Huh, all right, next step, I got something else. All right, so what I'm doing is I'm checking the valve stem. So this is a little tool that comes with a bottle of slime. Slime is like a fix-a-flat type thing, but it allows you to use, there you go, that little tool right there, to remove the valve stem, see if there's any trash or anything like that in it that's stopping the airflow, or if the spring in the valve stem is not bad or is not good anymore or whatever. So we're gonna take the valve stem out real quick. I'm gonna show you what the valve stem looks like. We're gonna put it back in and see if we can put some air in this tire. All right, so I got the valve stem out. Okay, so this thing is just a little bitty thing, slides down in the valve stem, this portion right here. Okay, so it just slides down in there, and it's lefty-loosey, righty-tighty, just like anything else. So the spring and all looks like it's good. Uh-oh, not even in the camera. Spring looks like it's good. I may want to look at another one though. This one looks, sometimes there's a rubber piece in here with these. This one doesn't look like it has it. I'm gonna take a look and see what I think, but probably just gonna put this bad boy back in. It may have just been seized up or something, and try to get some air in this bad boy. All right, so my suspicions got the best of me, okay? So this is what we pulled out, right? And right in the middle there, there's supposed to be a little, I don't know if it's rubber, if it's neoprene or whatever. So my suspicions ate me up, so I ran out and I found an old beat up trailer tire that was all busted up, and I stole the valve stem out of it. Show you the difference, okay? This one, you see the little red thing in there? See the little red thing is missing? So we're gonna stick this one back in there and see if that fixes our problem. I'm pretty sure that it will. All right, so to do this, you're just gonna reverse the process. So you got the little piece in there. This just goes down in there, sits flat in there like so. Slide it back down in there. Give it a couple of good twists. Okay, so same flat tire, right? Now we're gonna grab that valve stem, just like so. We're gonna grab our air hose and, oh baby, oh yeah. Yep, fixed her right on up. All right guys, so that's it for this one. Just a little quick fix on something. To farm and to homestead and all those things, you've got to be ingenuitive. And this is just one of those instances to where we can be as ingenuitive as possible. You know, if we can take things that we've spent money on already and get them back going when they look like they've broken down, and a lot of people just run out and buy something new, 15 minutes. Back in business. So I appreciate you guys watching. If you don't mind, please go down and like and subscribe, ring that bell so you'll see all the videos we put out. We will see you on the next video.